Hey guys, Mr. Jogan. So today I'm going to show you how to cut up a cantaloupe, and it's very simple and can be a little messy with the seeds and stuff like that, but overall it's not that bad. So what you want to do is cut off one end of the cantaloupe, like here, and then cut the other end off as well. This leaves you with a nice flat surface. So what we're going to do, take that, throw those away, and then we're going to cut this cantaloupe all the way in half, like this. And then, so you have two halves, they're both the same. So what you're gonna do to each half is you're gonna take a spoon and you're gonna spoon out all the seeds. So it's fairly easy with a spoon. It's much easier with a spoon than your hands. So just do that. And there you go. That's our hollowed out cantaloupe. And so the easiest way I find to do a cantaloupe is just take it small sections at a time, because it can be pretty big. And also to get the most fruit out of this cantaloupe so you don't waste a lot. I just cut it in small strips like this. You just cut down like this. A lot of kids, the older kids especially, love the cantaloupe on the skin. So you can feed on the skin, and just be aware that this part is not edible, or the green part and the skin is not edible. The older kids love eating like this. So you just cut it in smaller pieces, little bite-sized pieces. So you just take those, and you have, little bite-sized pieces. Great for snack, great for, just whatever, just snacking on and having for breakfast with, fresh yogurt. Even some cereal is great as well too on the side. And then for the younger kids, or 2-year-olds, who can be a little more mischievous, you can have to take the skin off. So how you do that is just take one side, especially if it's a little wider, just go across underneath one side. Make sure you're not cutting too much into the fruit or into the flesh part, just lining up with just above the green, and then going up one side and then coming down the other side. And so you just come through all the way in the middle, and then there you go. There's your non-edible part of the cantaloupe with the skin and everything off. There's very little flesh left on, so therefore you're getting the most yield out of it. And then from there, you can just, again, cut up in small pieces if you want, and feed that way. Probably a little smaller, halfway like that. That's great. For the toddlers and the infants, they can also have melon, especially if it's very ripe. It's very soft, so infants can benefit from this as well. So what you would do for those is, I like to square off a piece of cantaloupe so there's no little pieces on there. You can take the little scrap pieces and just cut, small little dice, with them, let those aside. So once again, we're gonna cut the skin off, and this one's fairly thin, so we're just gonna go straight, around that way. That way, again, you have a piece with no flesh on it. And then we're gonna cut strips just like this. I'm gonna go down, cut, even pieces, and then cut down the opposite way, make a nice small dice. You can cut even smaller by cutting this piece originally even in half to make the pieces even smaller. I can show you the difference between those. So pieces like that are about like this small, and other pieces can be, that big. Even halfway of that would be a little bit bigger. But yeah, so these can be for infants, these can be for toddlers who, have, a lot more teeth than infants who usually don't. So yeah, so that would be the cut for the infants and toddlers. Nice small dice, easy. And all right, so I hope you guys enjoy and find this useful. Stay safe and have fun.